Nobody trying to exclude Drake from being a black person. Drake is a black person, a Jewish person, and a white person, first of all. So don't try to make it seem like he's just a black person. So let's go there, because he did do that one record with Lil Wayne, and he had his bar mitzvah. So, you know what I mean? We also got to include that he's a Jewish person. So don't act like somebody's trying to take him out of the ranks of being a black person. We know that he has his black side. Stop it. And it's different being a black person than being a black American. I'm going to be honest. We got our own little code over here. So he's not a black American. That's the difference. There's so many black people and melanated people all across the diaspora. Drake is a part of the diaspora for sure. For sure. Canada is actually one of the most diverse places in the world. They have so many different mixtures of black. Right? Like, you might find an Italian black, you might find an Irish and Jamaican person mixed with some Italian. I went out there and I found so many different breeds of black people. It was crazy. Mixtures I had never heard of before. So yes, this man is definitely a part of the diaspora. But the American black, he's not American black, which is different. So we got a different connection, we got a different through line, we got a different bloodline, we have a different history. You know what I mean? So you have to understand that. So I think it's okay to put things in their proper context. That's not hate. That's just reality. You know what I'm saying? It's good. Do your thing. It's all kind of different diaspora. I don't take away from nobody blackness in the diaspora unless they don't recognize themselves as black, unless they don't contribute, right, to the liberation of black people around the world. You feel me? Like, do you have a black mind is more important than do you got a black parent? And for me, a black mind is, you thinking in the fashions of like, how can we move forward as a collective? What can you contribute to this thing of ours? If you don't think like that, then fine. It ain't about being black. To me, it's about being pro-black. And everybody don't have to agree, but that is my stance. And every black person ain't a pro-black person. Let's just be honest. I'm sure you all can think of plenty. There's people that are black that you don't like. We got Thomas Clarence. He's black as hell, right? But he's not a pro-black person. So being black is not like some badge of honor that you wave to say, hey, I'm a part of this thing. I'm with y'all. Are you pro-black? Is the question. And, you know what I'm saying? You can be white and be pro-black. You can be Mexican and be pro-black. You know what I'm saying? You can be Chinese and be pro-black. I've seen people from all different colors fight for the black experience and black liberation and progress. Right? So I don't care about the mixtures and all that other stuff that you got going on in your DNA. That to me has nothing to do with blackness. I don't care if you wear FUBU. That ain't got nothing to do with blackness. No. If you have position and power and you use it in some pro-black manner, right? Then now I can count your pro-blackness. That's how I do it. Like, the man is the king of hip-hop, and hip-hop started as an expression for black people in America. Right? It started off as something that we can utilize. So if you are claimed to be the king of that and you don't use it based on its beginnings and its foundation, then what does it matter? Then we have to look at you for, okay, you are Canadian, half black, half white, Jewish man. That's who Drake is. So if we want to say all of this, otherwise I need to hear you denounce that you're not white, or denounce that you're not Jewish, or denounce that you're not Canadian. No, he says he's all those things. So we can't just blanket statement an identity of a person because we want to connect to it. No, let's be honest. Like, go to Canada today and you will see people of all different backgrounds and traces. And don't just say you black because you talking to black Americans, but if you in a room full of Jewish people, you're going to say, hey, I'm Jewish. If you're with white people, you're not just going to say, hey, I'm a black man. You're going to be like, yo, like my mother is white. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be it. Like, what we talking about? It's very simple. It ain't crazy. So that's the difference between somebody like Kendrick. Kendrick gonna be like, no matter who he's around, I'm a black man. There's nothing else he can claim. You know what I'm saying? That's who his bloodline is. Even if there's a rapper that's ignorant, you still can only be a black man because that's who you are. That's the difference. You know what I mean? Some people, when you got that half black and you come from a biracial background, then you may end up being like Cole, where it's like, I'm making up for that because I seen different aspects of the other sides, and I want to represent this side more because I feel like one side of me oppressed the other side of me, and I feel like I'm more prone to expressing this aspects of my genome. I get it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta pick a side. That's just reality. Yeah. Like Logic, he has a black father, but the question is he black? Like if I meet you, and that's why here's the thing, it's like black is not an actual like a genetic thing in that sense. Like it's a cultural thing. It is an identity thing because black is not a nationality. We know that. My Moorish brothers know that. They always talk about how black means legally dead, but then black has so many other cultural connotation, definition, and references, right? From a theological to a spiritual to historical reference.